Hi there, welcome here to JoJo Tarot. Thanks for anybody new that's just recently subscribed. Thanks for liking and commenting, whatever you want to do. Anyway, so today I want to take a look at would the Supreme Court even hear this request about overturning gay marriage? So if you remember back, I think some 10 years ago, it was Kim down in Kentucky. Yeah, Kim Davis. That's right. Kim Davis, a former Kentucky clerk, was jailed. She was for 6 days in 2015 for refusing to issue marriage licenses to gay couples. So in a petition for writ of something, can't pronounce it, filed last month, Davis argues First Amendment protection for free exercise of religion, blah blah blah. But anyway, I'm skimming. She wants the Supreme Court to overturn gay marriage. Well, you know, they have to hear the case first. That's the last I noticed, that's what they still do, is they hear cases. But it's considered settled law. Well, the last time I heard those words were from What's-Her-Face, who wasn't going to vote against Kavanaugh in abortion. Okay, blah, blah, blah. She considered abortion rights as settled law, and she's, remember her name? Oh, sorry, I'm not well versed yet for this. Anyway, this should be settled law by now. It's been a minute. We've had gay marriage rights in this country. Will the Supreme Court even hear this case? What can we know about that? Let's take a peek. And I take one topic and I do a dive, and then I'll make a short out of this. And if you don't want to hear me babbling along, it's okay. I get it. I get it. All right. So I'm using the traditional Rider-Waite tarot deck, asking, will the Supreme Court, what can we know? Would the Supreme Court even hear a case about overturning gay marriage? Would they look into that? I hope not. I hope they have some wisdom of the hermit. I don't know if they're in recess right now. They have other things they need to be looking at, What can we know about the Supreme Court? Would they listen to? Would they, listen to arguments about, potentially re-arguing for the Supreme Court? Oh, somebody wants their new starts. That would be Kimberly. Yeah, she's had not luck with the marriage department herself. I sort of feel like this is rage legislation on her part. Rageation. I can't say it. I'm trying to coin a term here. All right, focus. I'm talking to myself. What can we know about the Supreme Court? Would they hear a case? Would they hear anything? One more. Would they hear arguments, whatever, about overturning gay marriage? What can we know about the Supreme Court? Would they hear anything, arguments about overturning gay marriage? Okay. What can we know about the Supreme Court and arguments looking at gay marriage? Where are we now? What are we doing? Okay, a 7 of coins. Yeah, there's consideration. I also, have I done enough? Do I have enough? I don't know what's being considered here. They're looking at it. At the harvest. What's the harvest? Let's look on. So then in the middle, interesting. 4 of Cups. An offer they don't want. So maybe this is the court saying, yeah, you want us to look at this. Not feeling it. Not today. Not today. I don't know though. Let's keep going here. 9 of Pentacles. She's got her beautiful garden. She's happy. So maybe they refuse to look at it. That's maybe what's going to happen. I'm going to take one more. There's going to be news around this, which there is already right now. This is messages and news. So let's look at the bottom of the deck. You can look at this two ways, though. 10 of Cups. Happy family. So maybe they want to leave it alone and leave the people that are happy in families as we have it right now. Yeah. Some people would argue that's not legal, that's not happiness, you're intruding on the happiness of my family, whatever. No matter what, it's causing anxiety, and it will, and it will, and it will. But the next card, I do like that one. It says strength, hang in there, be strong. They don't really want to have to do this. I don't think so. I think they have other things that are bigger on their plate. But I don't know. I'm not, whatever. Let's look inside. Okay. Yeah, sure. We have the King of Pentacles. I can't find him. Where did I put him? That would be our current president, correct? He's got his finger in a lot of pies, if you will, or he's got he's all over things. So, and next to this is heartbreak. So now I'm gonna have to relook at this through a lens of, maybe they will look at it. I don't know what they would decide. This is an offer they don't want. This is people then, on the other side feeling like, hey, we're winning, here are news. We need our happy families. This is also saying, stay strong. But this is a little bit buried down in there. So, yeah. Oh, dang. I don't want to read it that way, but I feel I have to. I feel like they don't want to necessarily look at this, but maybe they will. Oh dear. I've got the dropsies. So let's keep our eyes on it as a developing story, and I'll try to come back to review it later on if it gets deeper. And thanks for being here. I appreciate you, and enjoy August. Okay, bye for now.